Spider-Man, one man, whatever spider can. What's up, Mr. Commish?
Ain't nothing going on.
I wore, in your honor, I wore a Spider-Man, the Venom Spider spandex because I could pull it off now because I'm losing that weight, Lost, got another 20 pounds
Jeez.
to go. This feels
Look
good
at
though.
you. Look at him.
Look at me. Looking good. So I'm wearing
So,
spandex for Spider tonight. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to
what's happening?
Spider Rising, the return you didn't see coming. What you been up to,
That's
man?
ain't nothing much. Just chill, hanging in there, chilling, really.
Chilling. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I know you were saying that you've been ready to stream, and I know you reached out a couple times, but I guess you guys are going to be doing something once we get officially once we move into the we will start staying at the new house on the 21st. That's when our lease starts. Uh,
Yeah.
we have we've been moving stuff over there little by little every day. Just wait when the day comes, we're gonna move in. We'll have everything already over there. We're taking like a couple trips a day over there. So got the Harley over there. I brought that last night. I put the engine in last night, and now I gotta wait for the last three parts. I need the new starters coming, the oil sending unit, and my the right lever for the clutch handle because the one that I bought I sent back because it was the wrong one, and I'll start putting all the the dressing on it this week. Next week I'll start putting all the pipes on and all the the hardware that goes on the bike, all the chrome and stuff. And when that starter comes, bam. Well, hopefully we'll be ready to start by well, we originally said December 1st, so we should be right on time. So right after Thanksgiving. So what you been up to,
Mhm.
man? Baseball season took a tunk for you this year, huh?
Man, they suck.
What the hell happened, man?
Oh my God! The beginning of the season, man, they couldn't win for shit. They
No
went
shit.
0 for 20 to start the season off. They finished worse than we did last year. Let's put it that way.
Really? They fired the
Yeah.
manager?
They replaced the manager with a different guy that actually he was in the front office for San Francisco and with the Phillies. Then he quit after this. He gave up. He's not coming
He
back.
was
So
with
they
the
got to find a
Phillies?
whole new manager again. They need a whole new team. I told them you're not getting the players perform right. You keep trading all the good players away.
Yeah, man. It seems like they're. I mean, they built that stadium. Obviously, I mean, I'm sure that was a lot of the money came from the city, but the owners of the ball club, the actual ball club, they're not. I don't think they're invested in their money. They're not getting high end
Huh.
players, man.
No, the city ain't had nothing to do with this ballpark because they didn't want it.
Oh, really? So
The
who funded
state
it?
fund, the state.
The state owns, so they came from the governor's funding it,
Yeah.
huh? Well, that's pretty
But
cool.
I could tell that it was a bad season because we wasn't getting the fan base like we did when we
Re-
first built it.
Oh, so they didn't draw as good this year?
No, they didn't draw it
Really?
as good. No.
Wow. That's yeah, because their first year they sucked, man. And if they were worse this year, they ain't gonna draw next year unless they put together.
And now that the whatchamacallit is coming back to Frederick, the Orioles, and
Yeah, you were telling me that earlier.
that's
So,
gonna be a fuck show there for us.
well, didn't they close that up? That was the low A ball there. Uh,
There's a high A ball.
high. No,
It's
that's right.
going
That was
back.
their high A
It's
ball.
going.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
going to
That's
be the
right.
high A ball again. So it's going back to high A.
Where did they go? How long were they gone from Frederick?
Since they knocked all half of the minor league teams out.
Really? Oh, back up. Okay, a few years back when they did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So they're finally
But
gonna be back.
I'm just saying, listen, we got a nice ball club. We got a nice stadium that somebody could pick us up if they wanted to. It's
Yeah.
there now. It's not like it was the old ballpark.
Yeah, and I mean it is a beautiful ballpark, man. When we passed through there when we went to Dablecon too, man, and you stopped at the stadium, that ballpark's sweet, man. For an independent ballpark, that's a quality spring training stadium,
Yeah, but
hands down.
the only thing they didn't do right is the fencing. They should have did the fencing better because when I tell you this, you're gonna crack up because they had break-ins already.
What? Well, I mean
Teenage kids, they got to the liquor, broke the
really.
thing, the liquor and stuff. Yep.
Well, the old ballpark they used to break in regularly, man, steal TVs
Yeah.
all the time and all kind of shit, man. But I mean, that's the only problem with those type of ballparks. They leave them, they're open. The fences are done
But
wrong.
here's the thing: they didn't get far
Oh, really?
because they forgot there's cameras in the ballpark and they
True.
ran they ran through all the streets where the camera that was following. The police got them.
No shit. Also, they got caught in every camera in all the streets.
Yeah,
Yep, that's it. Today. That's why you can't be a criminal today because you can't beat the fucking cameras, man. You cannot beat anything, man. You got if you ain't got someone with a cell phone trying to get 5 minutes of fame, you got a camera on every corner, man. And that's just how it is, man. You can't do what you could do before cameras, man. People are
yeah,
crazy, man, because you get caught. Anything on the
yeah,
street, you're gonna get caught. I don't care. Eventually, you'll get caught. No way
yeah.
being 100% safe. But
But then, but Johnny, he's a promoter, a field promoter, and that stuff. Don't on our field. He was like, well, guess what? I'm putting the band back together. Guess who's coming here? I said, who? He said, Big Tony's coming. He's gonna do the 50-50, going around
good.
50-50. So yeah, he came back this
That's
year, did
good.
50-50.
That's good.
But that would really would draw the crowd of 50-50. I mean, the highest we got on the 50-50 was like 30 something thousand.
What's the park hold? Like 40,000 or something?
Whew, it can
Or more than
hold.
that?
It can hold. Then with the old ballpark, it holds a lot more.
Well, that old ballpark couldn't hold hardly anything,
No,
man.
that was
The-
old and raggedy. It was time.
Shit, that ballpark. I believe the old ballpark didn't Babe Ruth play in the old ballpark?
Yeah, it was Willie Mays.
Oh, Willie Mays played there. That's right. Willie Mays. I know
Yeah.
it was one of those old timers played there. That because the old stadium was built. Shit, when in like the 40s or something, 50s, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, that ballpark was horrible, man. I mean, horrible.
Yeah, that ballpark was unfixable. I mean, you couldn't even fucking replace the ceiling tiles in the locker room because of the mold.
Yeah, I remember. That's the same thing with old Jack Russell Stadium in Clearwater.
Yeah.
Their A ball team and their spring training home before they built the new stadium on US 19. They that ballpark was collapsing. I mean, the old Jack Russell Stadium. It was actually the last spring training they played there. They had to, I think they had to get their new spring training ballpark that wasn't completely 100% finished. The field was done, but the stadium wasn't all done because the old ball the stairwell collapsed in one place, and then it was just bad. It was dangerous, so they closed that one up and they went into the new one, which they've been there now for shit at least. I think they went there in 02, 01. Yeah, 02, 02 year, yeah, 02 they've been there in the new stadium. So they've been there
Yeah.
20, 23 years, man. And that ballpark was state of the art 23 years ago. But today, these AAA ballparks, man, they're quality. They're major league quality, man. I mean, look at the Rays this year. They played their season at the Yankee spring training, and that's a nice ballpark. Did you ever go there?
Which one?
The Yankee one on Dale Mayberry. Did we ever go there?
No, we didn't go there.
We went to go there. Okay.
We never went there.
Yeah, that's right. We went to. I know we went to the
We went
Rays
to
one.
the only one I went to spring training was
Tigers.
was a Philly one.
Oh, the Philly one. That's right. That's right. I thought I took you to the Tigers too. I forgot.
No.
Yeah, you wasn't. I took my couple of my high school buddies came down back in 2000. I think 2010 or 2009, and I took them to the complex during spring training. Took them inside the locker room, and yeah, they came out and spent a couple of days down there. I ain't seen them since high
Yeah.
school, but yeah, that was long 15 years ago. So what's going on, man? Besides, I hear you're running for politician, man. Is that true?
No, I ain't running for no politician. That's not for me, you know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stay up on it, I follow it, but me running, no.
You should run for
Yes,
mayor, man.
I mean,
So all right, let's get to the hash of it. Let's hear about the star football betting season you're having this year. Let's go. Let me hear the stories.
shitty.
You have you
I
had
kind
anything?
of No, I kind of fucked up my first day I did when football came back. I
What
should have
happened?
cashed out, but I let it play out because I needed one player for a touchdown. The payout would have been 4 grand. He didn't get touched. Well, see, the cash out was at 1,000. I
Right?
only put $2 down on it,
And you
and
would you could have
I
cashed
played.
out.
I could have cashed out at 1,000. I did not. I
Oh
let it play
man,
it
you
out.
didn't.
No, I let it play it out.
So you wanted to go all the way to the end, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
my
That's a
friend said.
sign, man. When
My
you get,
friend, my buddy said you should have cashed out,
you
man.
should
You
have
should have
cashed out,
cashed
man.
out. I said, look, you didn't really put enough down, but $2.
That's right. $2, man. $2 would have got you 1,000, man. You would have been rich like
So
a buck.
so
Damn.
football's been off the wagon for me, but basketball so far been going great. I've been hitting on basketball, but I don't bet much on basketball. 50 cents. I really only but $20 back. I
Really?
put
What,
50
what what
cent.
what do you use? What do you go through? Who do you go through?
FanDuel.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
FanDuel. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah. Yeah, I never sports betting. That's not something I ever wanted. I never really did. Never got into it, but you know.
And here lately, a lot of players are getting in trouble though.
Well, you see what happened to the basketball? What did you think about that lately? The basketball game.
Basketball, and now two people from MLB got in trouble.
I was shocked when I heard that story about the basketball players. I was like, what?
Shading points.
Yeah, well,
Get,
that's going to be a big hurt for the NBA, man. If they prove that to
yep,
be all true, you know what I'm saying?
yep.
So I don't know if they start getting indicted and take up the cases and they win, it's going to be pretty bad, ugly for the NBA. So I don't know, but let's see what we got in the chat room. Let's see what we got in the chat room.
Bobby Nix.
All right, let's see who we got. We got my man Bobby Nick in the house. Let's say
Yes,
hello to
sir.
everybody. You
What's
have a
going
good
on?
show, boys. Bobby Nix, thank you for stopping by, Bobby Nick. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you
you,
very
Bobby
much.
Nix. And Bobby Nix, where I've been, Bobby man. I'm just not coming back. I've been busy, Bobby Nick. That's where I've been.
You got your one of your fans here. I don't know what he's saying there, but you go ahead and
Mr. Meat Whistle, 50 Cent bet is wild. Yes, you don't. You want to know what you can win on 50 Cent. It depends though.
uh-huh.
I almost won on college Saturday football off a 50 Cent bet.
Really?
I needed Virginia, but Wake fucking
Are
Forest
you
won
betting
that.
college or betting NFL?
College
College.
too.
Damn, that's too. I think college football's too corrupt, man. I couldn't. That's why I never got into the games, man. That just college has definitely got to be rigged, man. Those fucking guys shave points like a motherfucker, man. They're owned by somebody. You know, they're degenerate gamblers, man. Let's another one of your fans here. You can go ahead and read it. I'll put them up there and you can read them. There you go. That's for you. Uh,
Rochi will never die. So you come back with Spider with only 10 people watching. Someone hasn't gotten the money for the views anymore.
huh. I don't. I'll say thank you very much, but like I said, maybe somebody else was buying them. It sure wasn't me. But you know, I ain't gonna waste my money on stupid, dumb shit like that. Don't have to. And yes, there's only 10 people here. Oh well, what can I say? Spider wanted to come on and say hello to everybody, so I said we'll come on for a little bit. We're not gonna stay long.
Yeah, we're not going to stay long.
We're not gonna stay long. We just want to catch up and see what he's up to. So you don't do hockey or anything like that, right? You don't bet on
I
hockey?
did. Last year I did hockey.
Yeah, hockey. I like hockey, man. Hockey and baseball is what I
I
like.
got lucky once on that, but I haven't got lucky yet this year.
Really?
USC, yes.
Yeah,
USC, yeah.
hockey's is definitely a pretty. Oh, it used to be. I mean, back in the day, they used to really fight, man. They had some serious fights on the ice, but they don't have that as much no more. I don't know if it's because the NHL you know clamped down on that. But back in the day, man, I'm talking 70s, 80s, they used to fight, especially if the Boston Bruins would come into Chicago and play the Blackhawks. Whew, them, back in the day, man, those guys were rough, man. And I seen a lot of good ball. I went to a lot of hockey games when I was a kid, man. I love
Yeah,
at the old stadium.
I know the Capitals was in Tampa playing the Lightning.
Yeah, well, me and you, I took you to quite a few Lightning games. Remember, I used to take. I had that guy in the ticket office. Big Tiger fan.
Yeah,
You remember when I trade him? I give him spring training tickets. He give us fucking great seats anytime I wanted, man. That was
yeah.
awesome, man. He's working for the Tigers now in Lakeland.
Dang.
He left the job with the NHL, and he remember how diehard he was when and he took the. I think he's the ticket manager for in Lakeland, so he handles spring training, the major league team, and then he stays there in Lakeland for the A ball team. I just can't imagine him leaving his position, which was NHL, and how many championships they've won or been, how many times they've been in the playoffs, to go to sit there in Lakeland with 100 fucking people in the stands during the A ball season. That dude is diehard, but hey, he took care of us all the time. I don't think there was a time I ever called him. He said no, but I got him anything he wanted, man. I got him all kind. I took care of him in spring training, man. I gave him primo seats, and he treated us good, man. You went to a couple of them, didn't you? When you were
Just
down here,
one.
you
Just
just went to the
one.
one, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was going probably 10 a year. He was help just 10 a year. He was giving us, and he gave us great seats, so couldn't beat it, man. Uh, Shannon, that was his name. Shannon, that was his name. I remember. It took me a minute to remember
Yeah.
think of his name. Yeah, he was a good dude, man. Die hard Detroit guy, man. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what we got here. Joey. Uh, What is this here? Okay, let's see. Let's see what this guy. Let me see what this guy. I don't know what this guy is. What happened here? This guy says, "Who's this? Dab Dan Joey Mrs. C and Rev created a fake account to ball wash Joey Khan." That's my wife hasn't been on the internet and probably. When's the last time you guys were on?
Oh man, it's been a while. I can't tell you that. It's been, whew,
Been a long time. She ain't even been
yeah.
near the internet. So you can go ahead and that's someone maybe pretending to be my wife, but my wife don't even go on YouTube. So nice try though. Appreciate it. Uh, Yeah. So you don't you like me, man. I like I said, I just got when I finally when I knew back in April when I was done streaming, I just didn't wasn't feeling no more. And I've done a few things. I mean, usually on my phone, uh, but I usually stay on 30 minutes, 40 minutes, hour tops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just I got no time for this shit, man. I got I had my fun. I did what I did. I accomplished what I wanted to get to, and then time for me to move on, man. But but I know that you and the wife are gonna come back and do. I think the Elvis Shot Lounge. Talk about bringing that back. So
Yep. I just knew me going back to work. It was time to stop streaming for a
you're
little
right. That's
while,
right. You got to
get
concentrate
a
on work.
break, and
That's right. That's
come
right.
back to it
Especially in this
with a new
Dabbleverse
platform.
with all the
Yeah.
cunts that are in the fucking chat room. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Most little fucking cunts. So you got to they're nerd enough to fucking give you a fucking agita and a fucking headache at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll
So
tell you what. When I was over there, everyone loved how I did the bread pudding. Like, man, you should have made another pan of that. I said, yeah. That you see how long it takes to make that and then bake it in the oven.
yeah. Oh yeah. When you were making that the pudding or whatever you were
Yeah.
making, yeah, you did a lot of shit for that. You were cooking shit from scratch, man. You had a lot of
Only
responsibility.
only thing that made me mad was they stuck me with a bunch of high schoolers.
Well, of course, man. That's because they want to pay cheap, and
No,
it's
it's
all right.
because it was dessert stand and that's the only stand they can work in.
Oh, really? Yeah, because they can work the beer stands if they're in high school. So,
Although stand had beer and they had to be 18 and older, so that's the only stand they could work in and do the ice cream and
did they sell a lot of beer?
milkshakes.
Did they have a Thursday or something on
Oh
there where they
yeah,
play?
Thirsty
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah. Now, did any of the people from the old front office get hired there? Or there's
No.
any no? So all new people, mostly probably all young people out of college, right? That worked in the front office.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man. That's what they usually do. That's where people that are going into baseball or going into sports management. That's what they usually do. They'll come out of college and they'll take an independent job, especially if they live near that town. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good start for them. So, but you got to be primo to go right into a big league team as an intern out of college. Like John Daniels of the Rangers, he was an intern. 2 years later, he was the general manager. So they already knew that. They already knew he was gonna take over for John Hart when he was an intern, and he was pretty cool, man. He was good. He was good. He was a good boss. So I gotta say
Yeah.
that when I was at the Rangers, JD was a good. He was a good boss. So it's hard. It's a lot of young guys are. Look at Theo Epstein, man. Was he the first general manager to hit a World Series at like 30 years old or 31 years old or something? He was like the youngest to win a World Series, I think, in history. And that guy's pretty smart, man. These guys, a lot of these general managers, man, it ain't like the old days when they would hire former players or become. Now it's guys that just never played the game. To be a general manager, you got to get a law background. You got a lot of schooling to do to become a general manager. So you got to have a law background because of the contract. So
Yeah, I mean, I managed to stand as much as I can because it was first of all it was me and somebody else working in the back. I said, listen, you can do the pretzels, I'll do the funnel fries because you don't know how to do the funnel fries. You burn them up. Let me do that.
now, did you were in charge of that stand, but what else did you guys sell there? I know you sold the pretzels. You sell food there too.
Just ice cream. We had it. Just our stand was desserts
Oh,
only,
desserts. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
soft serve ice cream. But then when he left, I was the only one back there in the back cooking, doing everything. And then the ice cream machine breaks down. I said, "Oh, we need help up here to get this back up and running." I said, "Oh my, here we go with this." I said, "Here, I'm gonna show you how to do this." Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't keep
man.
coming up here because I'm
When you
only
said
one back here cooking.
when you were making that, I think it was what was a bread pudding or something.
Yeah,
You were cooking. I was watching. Did you send a video or did you call? I think you were I think you were on
I did one
FaceTime.
day. I did one live on YouTube, and
Shit.
then I did one on FaceTime because Miss C kept saying that. What you do to yours? How you do it? We do ours with like frozen donuts.
You remember the Dippin' Dots when they first came out?
Yeah, we still got Dippin' Dots
You
there
do?
too.
I remember when I was we were in Oklahoma, and they used to that stadium was built right because you go down to the basement underground where the clubhouses were, and underneath where the players went out to their. They didn't have to go out to the stands like some of those minor league ballparks. They just
No.
yeah, they went out to the through the underneath the ground and went out to the parking lot. But shit, they used to have a Dippin' Dots, one of those uh they had a Dippin' Dot freezer that was right outside the clubhouse in the corridor, and they leave that motherfucker a lot, man. We go fucking hit that thing every night, man. It was
That's what
great,
happened
man.
at the Suns. They
Yeah,
kept leaving that shit out there in the freezer and Dippin'
fuck.
Dots. Everyone kept
But
hitting that shit.
yeah, they were storing the big bags. The bags were like this big, man, like 5 pounds, 10 pound
Yeah,
bags.
that's what I was talking about. They had it there too.
Yeah, the same thing, and then you just fill those little cups up, and the people
Yeah, but
yeah,
they
we
don't
were
do
getting
that. They don't do that this one.
no,
Everything goes back and they push the cart into the concessions and lock the doors.
yeah, I gotta say that's one thing I built. I had a good rapport with the manager who ran the kitchens because uh, you know, if I could get a guy that would give me the supplies for cost, because for the players, that was the win-win-win. You know what I'm saying? And then if you took, a lot of those guys want something from you, like or they maybe want autograph balls from AAA guys or spring training, so you just trade out with them, man. But I know the Red Hawks they used to trade out ticket season tickets to certain apartment complexes that would give us our apartments for the staff, and that was sweet. So we got a free apartment in Oklahoma. I had it made in Oklahoma, man. I tell you what, that was uh, that was a fun ballpark, man. It was fun. Well, Rangers was always cool to work for, man. Bobby Jones was the best manager anybody could ever work for, man. But yeah, I had a lot of good time in that ballpark, man. I gotta say, all my time working in baseball, even when I worked as a bat boy, nothing beats my years with the Rangers, man. So just the players, to the things. It was just a different time in my life. I was in my 30s, and it was the right time, man. Oklahoma's a laid back place, but everybody's friendly there. Pretty good people there. So, so. Uh, but that, I was the other day. I was like, damn, I miss working. I miss going to work doing that. But today's shit. That's a young man's game now, man. You got to be able to do 20 things at one time. But then I couldn't keep up with it no more, man. I got out at the right time, so I was happy. So you're gonna try? Are you gonna try to? You gonna go back to the same job next year?
Yeah.
You are gonna. So you are gonna go.
Oh,
What?
Mac will get picked right back up because they always take back their old guys for to hire new people back.
Right. What's going on? What do you got coming up in your town? You got any parades coming up?
No,
What do you
parade
got?
already passed.
Really?
It was boring too.
Well, tomorrow is Veterans Day, so let's salute our fallen soldiers and thank all our soldiers for fighting for our freedom. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow, Veterans Day Tuesday, November 11th. Thanksgiving coming up this year. It's on the 27th, so it's at the end of the month on a Thursday. And then after that, you'll have Jesus, man. You'll have 20 something days to Christmas, man. It's unbelievable, man. It's already here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Heather, she'll be home in 6.5 months, man. I can't believe it. Someone already here, man. She's been in a long time, so that's good. Talked to her today. She's getting anxious. I said, "Well, don't start counting days because you'll be driving yourself nuts. Trying to, you can't never count days when you're inside, man. It's the worst thing you can do.
No.
The anticipation will drive you crazy. Yeah, so I mean, it's like I said, we can't wait to get out of here. It was time. Um, like I said, I'm doing that program next year. Within the next 15 months, I'll be buying my own property. But we got this house is real nice, good neighborhood. It's kind of like my house that was in Holiday. Uh, you know, I always lived in Palm Harbor and the good neighborhoods when I was down here when I first came down here. Uh, but this neighborhood's solid, man. It's a nice quiet block. House is nice. It's just finally to have our own bathroom connected to our bedroom again. A nice big bedroom, big closets. Uh, I get a barbecue grill and put out back, and I don't have to climb up no fucking stairs no more. That's the biggest me and Christina today. We went to get a couple groceries at the store, and she's like, "Man, just think, 10 more days we will have to climb this fucking stairs no more." I go, "Yeah, it's been fucking hell, man. These stairs, you know how these stairs are. They're fucking brutal, man." So
Yep.
Nimrod's in the house. Let's say hello to. I officially will start sleeping there on the 21st, Nimrod. that's the deal. That's the lease signs to officially live there. But he told me feel free to, gave us the keys. We signed the lease already. I asked him, can we, I want to just get ahead of the game and start moving stuff in, and so we went over there, we cleaned it, and we've been bringing stuff over every day, setting up. Setting up. I brought a bunch of clothes, a bunch of my closet clothes today. Christina brought a bunch of stuff for the kitchen today. Uh, Brought the Harley over there yesterday after we put the engine in last night. So finally get the engine back on the frame. Uh, so now we just gotta wait for the other three parts, like I said, and then start putting the cosmetics back on. The all the chrome and the trim, and I'm waiting on three major parts that I need. One of them is a starter. The starter that I decided to just go with a new starter because the one that's on there, it was looking rough, man. It's probably the original starter. That bike's 35 years old, so that starter looked 35 years old. So I figured it's best to replace it because if I would have went with it and went out, then I got, what I'm saying, then I got to take it out while I got the motor out. Bam! I just said, you know what? Let me get this and just order it. It's not too bad. The starter's 99. I found it as low as $99. It goes anywhere from 99 to about $200. So I'm gonna get I'll get the one that's probably in the middle. I don't like to go with the cheap one. I don't go with the. You don't need to go with the expensive one. But I'll go to one in the middle. Some parts you just, it's like the spark plugs. You got them. You got the real cheap ones which suck, and then you got the middle ground ones that are those are usually the good ones. So, or you can pay, you can buy the high expensive ones, but if you got a high mileage car, you don't need all that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you get a new car, it's different, but everything's electronics. The only thing that it's going to take me probably a couple days. Is I got it every wire off that bike, and I'm starting fresh. I took the whole wire harness off, and I got the list with the color codes, with each color that belongs to the Harley, what it's for. You're basically going to go from the starter to the battery to the coil pack, from the coil pack, and then you get the light switches, and your turn signals and your brakes. I already put in the rear lights are in. So, and I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I got all the schematics, the wiring schematics, which is really simple. It's laid out so perfect. It tells you exactly. It draws for you. It's pretty the line where there's the starter. This wire goes from there. It's pretty simple. So, and I'll eliminate probably 50% of the wires because they're not even being used that way on the harness. They're just there. So I was watching a couple of these serious mechanics. My man. Let's all say hello to my man Jim from PR for the Catalano Network. Jim and I got something in the works down the road. Uh,
Yeah.
Jim Jim's the PR guy for Catalano Network, and everybody, most of you guys know him when he was running Catalano Network. Let me see how I do this. Comments. I think I go here. Oh yeah, there we go. And let's go put this up there, Spider. It says uh, the Catalan Network, the return of Spider, $2. Thank you, Jim from
Thank you.
PR.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, thank you,
Jim.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I thought we'd have more people than this, but like I said, I don't stream regularly no more, so I don't expect, the loyalty is not going to be there. People are only loyal if you're going to be regular. So this was just, I figured, you were talking about it when you called. I said, I will go on for a little bit so everybody can see that because a lot of people have been asking me. People do ask me when I do stream. We're inspired, but you've been in the chat room a couple times, you
Yeah,
know, and I'm
been
like,
in the chat.
he's ready to come back. He's ready to come back, but I don't know what's going on. I can't commit to nothing. I'm not going to commit to nothing steady because I'm just not. I don't want to stream regularly no more. So, but I haven't even had time to watch anything, man. I pretty much, I think I'm over it. I don't even watch anybody no more. I pop in if like Nimrod, two K, and I pop into my other friend show a little bit. Uh, I heard Lou lost his channel. I don't know what happened there. I haven't talked to Lou in a while. I hope he's all right. Uh, Maybe I'll reach out to Lou in a couple of days to see how he's doing. I don't know what happened. I really don't. I'm not in the loop of anything. So I don't even know. I don't know. Uh, I haven't talked to anybody really in the Dabbleverse. I talked to Nimrod. He's about the only one I really been talking to. But that's the truth. Him and my other friends, and but I don't. I just don't even have time to watch anything, man. I'm so psyched up losing the weight I'm doing to get in shape. It once you start getting in that cycle and you see the results and you're feeling healthy, you can't stop. Now I got a goal, man. I'm gonna hit my goal and I can't wait, man. I'm just it's I feel just 5,000% better, and I and nowhere near the weight I have lost that I wanted that I'm gonna have to lose, but I mean, just what I lost already. I mean, you see the difference, um, and I feel the difference 5,000%. Matter of fact, after I get out of here, I got 3 shots tonight. It's Monday, right? I got my Zepbound, I got my that one, and I got my vitamin B12 tonight. So I gotta get. I gotta get. I hate needles, man. Never was a guy for needles. I just hate them. And so when I was almost fighting to be a type 2 diabetic, I got that under control. So I tell you what, man, my blood pressure is holding. It's getting better. It's almost down to normal. So I mean, hopefully next year by June I'll be off mostly every medicine. I'm praying, man. I'm just praying. If I hit my weight goal, I should be off every medicine. I shouldn't be on anything. And I just got to keep it off, man. And I'm determined because you know what? When you get back to feeling your youth again, you're not gonna want you want to keep that. You know what I'm saying? So, but how's your family doing? How's everybody doing it back home?
Everything's all right, you know. We're
You,
just trying to get up out of this
you guys,
hellhole we're living in.
is that the place I took you when we went to Dabblecon?
Yeah,
You still in that one? So you guys got to get
yeah,
out of there?
yeah. We've been looking.
Yeah.
I
How's the
mean,
how's the how's the market for rentals in your area? Are they pretty expensive still,
expensive. Like you
bro?
can't fucking find nothing. Everything is in between 1600 and up, bro.
I cannot fucking believe. I knew that the rental market in Tampa plunged high when the pandemic came in, but this is highway robbery what they're allowing them to get, man. I mean, this is you think about it. No way a fucking house is anywhere from 3 to 5 thousand a month rent is worth it. I mean, I would have never took this house if I didn't find it where it had the main house and then the house in the back. Because I told my sister, she's like, well, let's stay together, this way, find something like that, and then we'll split, we'll split the rent. I said that'll work. Because basically, the only difference is now we had everything included in this apartment, but now I got to pay electric. I got to pay the electric bill. We'll have electric, and then we'll have water, sewer, and trash, which is on one bill. And they got a smaller place, so they can't. I'm not going to charge them 50% of the electric because that would be fair. But I figured 25% for electric and 25% of water. So and then it's a 400, basically a $450 increase a month for me. What I was paying over here, except for the electric bill. So probably all in all, probably an 800 increase for me compared to what I was paying with here. But it's worth it to just get out of this fucking hellhole. I mean, the sanity. That's why I promised him. He goes. I'll let you guys go ahead. He goes. You got the lease already done. He goes. You got the keys. He says, I trust you. Don't start sleeping on the 21st at the day of the lease. I said, no problem. I promise you that. He goes. You guys could go there, clean, put your stuff there, start doing whatever you want to do to fix your place up. I go. Appreciate it. Get things ready. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing from here because anything that's here, I'm not taking a chance. It could be fucking infested with something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna start out, get all new. I'm just gonna take our clothes and our personal belongings
Yep.
and a couple things that like her hard bar thing that was an antique we took over there already. But I'm even getting new TVs. I'm getting rid of everything, man. I don't trust anything in this fucking house, man. So a minute we clean something, we put it in the I don't even take a box because boxes I don't like box we know boxes draw bugs. So I got these crates, these containers, these with the flaps on them. So I got a bunch of them, and as soon as I pack them, boom, we get out of here and take them. I don't pack them and leave
Hmm.
them sitting around, man. You never know, man. I mean, I, it's going to be great to be out of here. These people, because these people are, I don't think they can even. They have to whatever they're going to do up here. I don't even know if they can get them zoned because what happened that the original owner, was renting them out as apartments, which was illegal. So they got a lot. They got to go to court December 12th on the building for all the fines they got so far. I mean, let me tell you something. Did you just hear about the big drug bust that just happened the last couple of days? It started in Tampa, uh, coming from Venezuela. There was a bunch of methamphetamine, I think it was, and a bunch of cocaine coming out of Venezuela. And I think the first place they busted here was they got a bunch of like 200, 300 kilos or 400 kilos started in Tampa. And then I telling you, these guys that own the new people that own this building are Venezuelan and Colombian. There's like three guys that own it and two Venezuelan guys. And I swear to God, man, I guarantee it. I think this is a front for them. I just could tell, man. Just growing up in Chicago and the way these guys carry themselves. I mean, they got no fucking money coming in here. You understand? Nothing. Nothing. All they do is all the cars they buy wholesale is the mechanic down and fixes it. I don't see one sale going out. They just finally at their pace run it two-plate business out. So they don't care about the money. This has got to be fucking washing money, man. I bet I'm right. I don't want to get involved with it, but I gotta know if I'm right. So I'm watching really close to see if these guys get busted in the next year, being heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? Because they just look it. Because they got a bunch of young guys that are foreigners. They're from Venezuela. Don't speak no English. That's their muscle. You could tell they moved in like four of them in the fucking my old apartment, and they're just young guys. Don't speak English. They don't do nothing. All they do is walk around the fucking building at the perimeter, and they're out at nighttime all the time with their trucks out there. So I think they're doing something. I really do. I think they're cartel. I really do. I could be wrong, but you know, I think I might be right though. I mean, they got to pay 20,000 a month, and they got nothing coming in. No one's gonna just. I mean, they're not. They don't. Well, if they're big hitters, they obviously got a lot of money, but they don't appear to come off like they're loaded. You know what I'm saying? They just come off as a average working family that's living the American dream. You know what I'm saying? So, but who knows? You know, I got 11, no, 10 days. How does it? You know, I got 10. I got 10, 11 nights and 10, no, 10 nights and 11 days left before I'm out of here. That's how you would say in jail. If you get close to getting out, you go, well, I got 10 nights and 11 days to wake up and get out. So, yeah. So, let's see what's on the agenda for tomorrow. So you got into that new show that what's it called?
Boston Blue, yeah, I got
Boston
into
Blue.
that.
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg. He went over as his character from Blue Bloods. I saw the sister in
Yep.
the first one. It's a pretty good show. I like it. Uh,
I seen Landman's get ready to
you know what?
come back out.
Lou told me to watch that when it first came out. I never watched it, man. I could never got time to watch it.
It took me a minute to get it just to get to Washington, but I did. It's actually good.
Yeah,
Season
I know
two's
it's
getting ready
good.
to come out. That's what I'm waiting for.
There's another one. Do you ever see BET? All the Queen's Men. You ever seen that one?
No.
Oh man, that's a one badass bitch. All the man, she's a bad. The Queen, she runs a male strip club, and she's like in Atlanta, and she's like just the shit. This bitch is ruthless, and she just the last episode ended with her winning her trial, and she got shot, and they split their season up over 2 years. Like they just the first 9 episodes played, and then they kill it, and then they start back up in January for the second half of their season, and so it takes 2 years to get the full season done. That's how they do it, and it's one of Tyler Perry's shows, which he does a lot of good shows, man. He's that guy's a billionaire, man. For a guy that started out sleeping in his car, man, when he was first starting out, the guy is like owns his own studio, and he really made something of himself. So um, yeah, so I like that show. But Tulsa King was disappointing me the first 6 episodes until last week. They fucking Sylvester Stallone, who's Dwight Manfredi, he got the last episode of last year. He got taken. The feds came in, and the guys with masks and the SWAT team came in, and it ended with him being taken with a bag over. With him leaving, and it wound up was the feds, and they want him to do some kind of work with this guy that's a bomber. He bombs. He's like a high priced bomber. So he double crossed the feds because he ain't no rat. So he grabbed the guy. The guy called him. It's time to meet. To get to pay me the other $250. But the guy was really going to kill him. But Sylvester Stallone already knew it. They took him to a fucking graveyard and they opened the tombstone and he beat this guy with the fucking some kind of like Captain Hook. They cut him all up and he threw the guy in the grave of the fucking that was in the mausoleum over the fucking skeleton body. The guy was dying, man. They just threw him in there and fucking closed and sealed him in there. That was fucking. That was now they got 2 more episodes. Let's see.
Yeah, I've been watching that too. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
yeah. Tulsa King is
that
pretty good.
came yesterday, so I gotta go watch it.
Yeah, and then for Wednesday, Chicago PD.
I watched it all Chicago.
But Chicago PD
Man,
sucks this year, man. They got nobody. They took away all their good players, man. Ever since Halstead left and Haley, it sucks.
it
Dante,
does.
I like Dante, but that Ruzak, he
He's good.
yeah, but he hasn't been. He took some time off. You know that he went to rehab. I guess he was showing up on a set, heavy alcoholic. so he decided
Yeah.
to get himself clean. And I was reading the article, so he's not going to be in the. He will be back towards the end of the season. He was in the first few of them, but then they said he was going into alcohol rehab. So I'm glad, man, because he's good, and then Atwater's good. But Voight, the Sergeant Voight looks sick, doesn't he?
Yeah, he don't look right.
Lost a lot.
Like,
He don't look good, man. Like he's got cancer or something.
yeah,
He's real skinny, and yeah, that's my favorite show. That I got into Chicago Med. That's a pretty good show too.
Chicago Fire is good too.
Yeah, I've never got into Chicago, but I do like it. But Chicago Med, man, I sat. It took me about 8 9 days to watch every season.
Yeah,
I watched from the first season all the way to the new season.
it takes a minute to get into that because, like, man, I don't know if I would like this.
Yeah, I miss Blue Bloods though, man.
Yeah, they should
That
have
was
kept that one going.
I don't can't. Well, they Tom Selleck's the one that made the final decision not to fucking
Yep.
come back. But I think maybe because like the dad, the grandpa, his dad, he was up there in age. Maybe they didn't want to keep continuing in case he passed away. It's hard. That's a hard thing to do when your guys are together. So and you got to go up on top. If you're a mega star and the show's a big hit, you want to always go out on top. That's the best way to go out. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago PD, man, I don't know. I don't know if they're making ratings this year. They suck. Every episode sucked this year, man.
Yeah, they had
I'm
them
so
good.
disappointed. I don't know. They might not get a sign for next year, man. Because they're in their 13th season this year. Yeah, the 13th. So next year before. I don't know what. There's rumors that they might not sign for a 14th season. I don't know, but we'll see. If they need to bring like they got that new girl. Have you seen the new girl that they got? The one that she was with the DEA the first
Yeah,
episode.
they got her.
They said she's pretty crazy. She's wild. She's pretty crazy. How she does
I knew.
her.
I knew. I knew Halston was gonna leave because he's doing something else now.
Well, he's on the that FBI show.
Yeah, he's on FBI now. Doing
Yeah,
that's good. I
but I
watched
read
it.
the article. It said he just said that he felt he couldn't take Jay Halston's the character any farther. He just felt that he was at a dead end.
Yeah,
That's Jesse Lee Sofer. Uh, the article said that he just felt it was time that he felt that he put his all in that character. I mean, he was there for like the first 10 seasons, and he just thought he could. There was nowhere to take the character. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, when it was the first 6 seasons were the best. When he had L, and you had Lindsay, and then Haley came in after Lindsay left. But you had Voight was ruthless, man. And then when L died, and Antonio was good too. I liked Antonio, man. He was good too. That's when they were all together. Now it's like it's so they don't all. Some guys are not on every week. Like you'll see, it's like they're doing it like okay, this week is going to be Atwater and his partner, or Ruzek and Burgess, and Voight. It's not they're not a team no more. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, yeah.
they
Oh,
lost it to
yeah.
him.
Yep.
It sucks. Like last week was Dante with that when the dude they got in the crash and the prisoner took him at gunpoint. It was basically just him, and it just yeah. I think the writers might be in a dead spot with that show. So and that disappoints me because that's one of my favorite shows, man. Sam Bibley says, "What's up, Spider?"
Nothing much.
That's good. Let's talk to the chat a little bit for you. You can say hello.
Yep.
This is strictly for you to come on and say hello to everybody. Uh, Spider and Miss C are coming to do something soon. Probably probably right after the I don't know if it's gonna be after Thanksgiving or probably sometime in December. I think she said, or at the end of the month. So I don't know. That's on her. Um, let's see. Let's see what we got. Uh, someone. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see what this guy's got to say. I'm sure we got a lot of negative shit being said, but I don't usually really go through the chat. What once in a while I'll read some of them. Was this who's this? What did it say? Naveed Mir not Ava. I hope your live stream when you start the bike up for the first time. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a guarantee for that. But anything else, I'm not gonna be streaming too much, but except for the campaign stuff when I start getting out there and getting these signatures, that's going to be a tough task. But you know, at least I got the energy now to get out there, and it's going to be the winter, so it's the best time to start out. It's a lot more cooler here. The humidity's down. It's brutal here in the summer, man. It's this fucking place is brutal. We had our first cold front come in. It was actually cool today, and it's going to be cool tonight. gonna be down like in the 50s tonight. So that's cold when you're in the 70s or 80s. So that's a big drop. Who else we got here? Uh, is Spider back? Yep, right in the flesh. There he is. There he is. There's the Spider right there. Spider the
That's
commish.
right.
He's back. Well, he's back at least for tonight. And how strong is the spandex? How strong is that spandex? It's pretty. It's pretty. I've had this a long time, man. And when I gained all that weight, I would have bust this out if I tried to put this on. And yeah, so when I was moving my clothes today out of the closet, I go, shit, I still got this thing. I said, and then when I talked to him, I said, shit, I'll come on and I'll do it for him. I'll put it up for Spider, walking him back. Yeah, it's pretty solid, man. It's good spandex, man. It's a quality piece, man. So I can't find the mask though. It has the mask that locks just like the regular. But this is the Venom, right? The black one was Venom Spider, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't have the other one. So I used to have all that shit, man. I used to have the Joker, all that shit. Okay, we got. Let's hit a couple more here. Let's see. This is easy 1, 2, 3. That's for you, Spider. There you go.
Sure, Spider's back. He needs a body to justify the 6-person house.
Who needs a body? I don't need a body. Is that what he's talking referring to? No, I don't need nobody, pal. I'm more capable of paying my bills. I don't need. And when he comes here, I don't ever take $1 for this kid. Never did. So you better get your story straight because you don't have one clue what you're talking about, pal. That's not how I operate. And when he worked under me, he never had to pay anything. I paid everything for my employees. So I took them out. I always took them out to dinner or lunch. I was a good boss, so treated my employees good. Just like I treat the people that streamed with me good. So get your facts straight, buddy, because otherwise, keep on watching. All right, the new content is gold. Love it. Well, this is not. We're just shooting through the chat, man. We're not. This is not a show. We just coming on and say hello. Uh, Nimrod, my man Nimrod. I gotta say, Nimrod and I are pretty good friends, man. He's a good dude. 2K, good dude. I'm happy for him. He's doing two K movies with 2Ks. Big hit. I think the Rumble stuff is taking off really good. Um, and he's put a lot of hard work in 2K, and well deserved, man. He's always been good with me, and everybody is. Like I said, that's why when I see all the when these guys that I'm friends with that are fighting and they're not friends no more, it kills me, man. But that's between them, and I don't try to hate on nobody. I try to be friends. I just at least I'm loyal. I don't do the you can't do this or that shit. I'm friends with everybody who I'm friends with, and if they're fighting, I don't take sides, but I'll mediate for all. You know what I'm saying? I'll always mediate. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Let me see. Brent Monkhouse. Oh, Brent. Let's say hello to give him a shout out. That's old
Yep.
Brent Monkhouse. Spider, what's cracking? What's up,
Nothing much,
Brent?
Brent.
Good to see you. Um, this lady here. I think who was she was on the stream that I said. When did I talk to this lady? Latanya Vegas. She's got a podcast. I've never seen her podcast. Uh, That's a can't hear Joey and Spider. It's quiet. Good night, boys. Got to get to work. Have a nice night at work. All right.
Yep. Have a nice night.
Yeah. So did you get some new equipment or something?
Nah, I don't think I had to get a new wire.
You sound
The
pretty good
one
though, man. I hear you
I
pretty
still
good.
got I still got when I
Your stuff
had
your stuff that you had?
yeah that I
That's cool.
bought. But other than that, I had to get a new Ethernet cable.
Oh yeah. How's the Wi-Fi there, man?
It's fine since I got the new Ethernet cable. It works
Yeah.
better than the one
That's
I
good.
had.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's the only thing I got to transfer over because like I said,
Well, see, not a lot of people is on the Wi-Fi right now because a lot of people left already. We already got rid of a family. Got his own spot.
Oh, really? Is that your older brother?
Yeah, he went. He moved to Cumberland, Maryland. He's up in the mountains.
No shit.
They're getting right now. They're getting hit with snow. He said, "Motherfuck is worse up here."
Hey, did you hear they brought in the fucking military to Chicago, man?
They had no choice. It's
Yeah, ICE is there trying to deport everybody, man, and they're gonna be some. I don't know. There might be a lot of killings
people's
going.
people's getting tired of it right now. They're helping. They don't. They're getting tired. They said, oh, they ain't doing nothing wrong. They here, man, make a living.
Yeah, Chicago's never been a good place, but it has been definitely the murder capital the last several years, man. It's definitely has. I could say this: the city and the police don't have no control in those neighborhoods anymore. They have zero control. And so the gangbangers they run that city. So but it's common. That's going back to the Al Capone days. There's always someone that that was a criminal ran it. They were that's how it was. That's what Chicago's built on: corruption and bribes and that's what makes Chicago great, man. You got it's a great city. I can say I got that's my birthplace. Uh, I lived there 35 years of my life, and I got 25 years in Florida. So I don't know if I'm obviously if I live another 20, I'm going to wind up with more years than Chicago. So what do I when I die? What do I call my home? Was it Chicago or does it become Florida? I don't know how that works.
Dang.
Is it usually your birthplace, right? Like if I was a
Yep.
baseball player and I was going to Hall of Fame, that's my team, so I can't use that. As I was going to say. All right, let's just pretend. And I wanted to go in as my hometown. Would it be Florida or Chicago? You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough one. So, but Chicago's always, you know, I love home. I miss some of my family. Um, I got my uncle that's just turned 82. My mother's brother, and then I got a cousin. Well, be my second cousin, my mom's first cousin. Just turned 90, man. So that's promising. My uncle's 80 something, and my cousin. So maybe I got a chance if I get healthy to live. Maybe I can live to 100. I hope I can live to 150. I want to outlive everybody. You know what I'm saying? That'd be great. You know, but you never know. But I think I got a better chance now than I ever. At least I feel confident enough to know that I got a chance now that I finally put my foot down and did something. Hey, Uncle Jack's here. Let's give him a shout out.
Yep.
And so some of the old
Uncle.
guys are here. Uncle
Yep.
Jack,
Uncle
my man,
Jack's in
always got
the
a good warm
house.
spot for Uncle Jack. Sam Bibley, like I said, what's up, Spider? Sam shouting out to you. Sam Bibley's good dude. Uh, what else we got? Who else we got? We got Dale's. Dale's a pretty good guy. Gives me a lot of shit, but he's a good guy. Uh, he's always giving me shit, but I guess most of the time I deserved it. So you got a lot of the old guys here. Turnout wasn't as it is what it is. Spider, I don't know. Like I said, I don't usually
Yep.
stream. I put it up a couple hours ago. This is the lowest turnout I've had in a long time. So been a long time since I had single digits, but I don't care. It don't matter. Like I said, I don't stream regularly, so I'm not gonna get the loyalty, which is okay. I just came on to just shoot the shit with Spider. Anything else you want to add, Spider?
Mm,
What are you doing for the holidays? What do you got going on?
don't know yet.
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think we'll get the house now. We're probably gonna cook a big dinner. Um, and I like cooking, but now we got the place, and I'm gonna probably invite.
Yeah.
Uh,
Don't know yet with everything that's going on. Shoo. Don't know what we're doing for holidays.
yeah, like I said, but this is gonna be great, man.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna enjoy this until I get till I finally get to, you know, like I said, with the way rents are, it's just it's economical to just buy property because I'm going to pay less in mortgage than what I'm paying in rent. It's just a no brainer. You know what I'm saying? So and I got good variable income. So I mean, I'm glad I worked the years I did because yeah, next year I get my regular Social Security, which is going to bump me up pretty high. So I'm going to be at the max probably. So I should be at the max. So that's just going to be a big raise next when I'm 62. So I'll be 60 next in a couple weeks, and then in a year and a half I can start doing the paperwork.
Oh, I'm not even looking forward for that.
Yeah, but I'll get bumped up to the max, so I'll be all right. It'll be a good retirement. My Social Security and paid in a lot of years, so and you know we do all right.
That's right. A couple
You
of
know,
weeks. Phew.
now that I got my head on right and I don't do nothing bad no more. I don't got no bad habits. I put money away now. I get to, like a little bit of, as much as I can. And I mean, I'm getting cheap. I used to leave. I don't even want to go out to eat in restaurants like I used to, man. I'm getting to be a fucking
Too
fat ass.
expensive to eat.
It is, man.
Anywhere
Everything's
now.
fucking bad. I mean, I used to always go to the restaurant. That was my big thing, especially when I worked at baseball. That was it. How you do it. You don't got time to sit around and fuck. You're always on the go. But now I'm a fucking tight ass, man. I don't want to spend nothing, man. I want to just save because you know what?
Everybody here at the house is like, yo, you don't eat no McDonald's? I said, I don't eat no McDonald's. I don't like
Nah,
McDonald's like that.
yeah, I guess when I finally found this doctor that is just a miracle worker. I mean, because he cares and he takes the time. He's thorough with me and we talk and he told me, listen, if you just follow what I'm going to do for you, we're going to get you healthy. You're going to be okay. And he's a good guy. He's got good bedside manner. He's well spoken. He talks to you. He don't talk to you like a. He just talks to you like two people shooting the shit. He's a good guy, man. He likes he likes watching my old shows. He cracks up. He says he's at home watching me go crazy, spurting out. He says all over. He goes, "That's funny as shit."
Well, we got to acknowledge favorite person,
Who's that?
Rev.
Oh, Rev's here. Where's Rev at?
Rev is here.
The Rev is here. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
He's
Where's
in
my
the
man? Oh,
chat.
Rev Fugly.
Rev.
Thank you for the $1.99, my man.
Four
Four
ninety
ninety
nine,
nine.
man. Spider, so glad to see Ice didn't get you.
Also,
Also,
Fug Lou.
Glue.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to Lou in a while, man. Like I said, I talk. Rev will send me a text every couple times a week. I'll shoot the shit with him. I talk to him, and I talk to Nimrod. Uh, you know, like if he's on when I was last show I watched was when Nimrod. I was texting him. Like I said, I really don't have time to do anything, man. I'm just I like I said, I hit my peak. I lost interest. The truth is, I'm just not interested in streaming regularly anymore. I'm glad I did what I did. I built, I got to where it's a little bit farther than I thought I would. I enjoyed myself, and then for the most part, I enjoyed myself. But a lot of heartaches came with the type of way I was streaming and with some of the people that are pretty raw here. But it's like I said, I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know what's going on, man. I haven't talked to Lou, so I just know that I heard his channel went down. I don't know why, what's going on. Maybe I'll reach out to him in a couple of days to see how he's doing. I like Lou, man. Lou's a good dude, man. He, you know, he, Mrs. C says hello, Red Fug Lee. Um, uh, so I mean, I don't. These people want me to get crazy and shit. I got no time for it. The negativity and all this bullshit. I don't care. You know what? If you don't like watching me stream and you want because I don't do what you expect me to do. Hey, what can I say, man? Those are done over. This guy here, this guy. People say Joey is illegal squatting in the new house to get tenant rights. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, buddy. Exactly what you know an awful lot about this. Are you sure that you're not the one that squats? Because you're all you keep sending all this shit, saying all this shit. You know an awful lot about this, so you got me to think that maybe you're the squatter. You know what I'm saying, buddy? Let me tell you something. Whoever you are, kept a stepping, buddy, because you have no knowledge of anything about me at all. We're squatting, definitely squatting. Yeah, yeah, exactly. What a fucking idiot, man. It's just. This is why it's not worth it because it's just not worth it. I laugh now. It's just not worth it. I don't give a shit. They can say whatever the fuck they want. I don't need to listen to this shit. I don't. I see negative comments on my fucking page. I delete it. Why you delete comments? That's my business, my channel. So if you're gonna send negative comments, you can guarantee to be deleted. That's my choice, and that's what I do. So just remember, I don't have to stream, but that's my channel. So, and if I choose to put up there what I want to put up there, so all right, well, here he is, a legendary Spider, the commish. I don't know how many. He had so many names. The original name was Spider Elamar, is what he got back in the day. One of the, I believe it was. Uh, we were streaming that day when you got it. I think it was Kai. Was it Kai? It was DG. I think maybe Cupcake was on that stream. Possibly, I think he was. Me, you. I don't know. All I remember is I was watching some of the older stuff, and I was watching some of the old Cabby stuff. Boy, Cabby, boy, he got you flustered, boy. Cabby used to fuck with you hard, man. He was funny though. There's that one friend of his after Cabby passed away. That guy emailed me. I'm ready to come and stream. That we tried him, man. The dude was like, nice guy, man, but he was like, nah, man, I'm not streaming regularly no more, man. But he wants like, I want to do a show, dude. I mean, I'm not just. I'm not looking to carry anybody, my wife, that's her choice. If you guys are coming back with your show, that's your guys' show. You guys have the rights to it. So, you know, If not, who knows? I pop on. I'll do a motorcycle stream when we're just getting ready to fire up, and that'll probably be my last stream as far as anything for the Dabbleverse, and then I'm gonna go straight up to my other channel. And when I'm out working, doing getting these signatures and I might do a lot of video work, put it up, me out in the public, talking with people. I don't probably do too much live stuff, but yeah, I'm just I fulfilled everything I wanted to fulfill when it comes to streaming. To be honest with you, and I could say without a doubt, I could just stream at random, which I will do. You never know. But I'm okay. I'm okay to that. I'm content to say I don't need this like I was. I thought how I was hounding and doing all them streams and fighting with people. It just I had fun certain nights. I had there were some good worthy opponents. Uh, there was a couple worthy opponents that were good. I do miss hanging out with on stream with certain people. Um, Kai, I always enjoyed streaming with Kai when you and Kai were on together. You guys did good. Uh,
Yeah.
I miss DG. I thought DG and we did some good shows. I Lou definitely lose my guy. But I mean I miss the old days when we had a bunch of guests on or we threw an anniversary party or a birthday bash and we had everybody in the Davers coming on. But I mean Rocco had me on. He called me up the other day or he texted me the other day. He goes, you want to be Ralph? Yeah, I'll come on and do Ralph. Yeah, So I talked to Rocco. Rocco's a good guy. Um, so he's about the only one I pretty good. I don't really talk to Shuli. Shuli kind of did a turn on me because I went on John's and that kind of made him pretty upset. I'm sorry. I didn't go on there to talk bad about you. So and that's exactly what I told him. I said, well, now we're at this point. Well, you would think that if as good as I've been to you, that you know, and he makes a valid point, but I mean, I understand that John's take whatever to court and all that, but that what does that got to do with me? I didn't go on to trash anybody. I went on to just a couple times John had me on and really just shit to shit and see how everything's going. And then of course Brennan brought me on with the Clown X guy, who I was, you know, very good to, and who did a 180 on me because his cunt ass got his feelings. So so Clown X, that's what I call him, Clown X, and that's what he is, a clown, straight fucking clown, and uh, and that's it, man. I mean, I don't really got much more to say. Anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Mm, not really. Just
Jake Fire,
looking
thank you.
forward.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jake Fire. Let's give a big shout out to Jake Fire. Thank you, Rev Fug Lee, all the old boys that are here. Who's this now?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Who's this? Let's see. Let's go. Meat Whistle's your guy. He says he's your agent.
Yeah, he my
Uh,
age. I don't got no agent.
yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think you had an agent. This person here, I have no idea. This supposed to be a new character or one of the old people changed their name. Uh huh. Yep. Yep. These people, I mean, stupid shit like this. I mean, it's like they're little children. Okay, I choose not to know because I don't watch the game today. But I know enough about the game that if I wanted to get in back into watching, it would take me 2 seconds to get like riding a bicycle. So that's because I choose to it. Because I'm just you just it's like when you work a career, whatever you do, you retire, and sometimes you just that's it. You walk away. Look at Steve Carlton. Never came back after he started pitching. Didn't want to be a coach. Went private, and he hated doing interviews. And some players like that. Me, I got no desire. I'm not into the sports anymore. I worked it. I did. I had a lot of fun working my job, and I met a lot of great players. And I got friends with a lot of great players, and I keep in contact with a lot of those guys still to this day. And it is what it is, man. But I'll always have those memories because that was my life. So but what do you know about baseball today? That's where you want to sit there and say I don't know shit. What do you know? Probably nothing. So it's just another guy popping off with his mouth or whoever the fuck that is. I have no idea. Bobby Nix is here. Like I
Ah,
said, Bobby Nix says,
ah,
"What happened?
ah. Rev. That's
What happened?
funny. Rev. That's very funny. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. We do
What
suck
happened?
right now. We suck. The Ravens sucks for right now, but we're 4 or 5.
Rev getting
We're
on you,
four or
Rev.
five. We're 4 or 5. We're coming back though. We're coming back. We'll get back.
Thank you, Bobby Nix. Thank you very much. Appreciate that confidence. Very much. Uh, what does it say? Rochi. You know, I learned to accept Rochi. You know, he's you know, I did throw a lot of hate his way the last year and a half, but I've learned to just let bygones be bygones and don't hate nobody. I wouldn't sit down and have a drink with the guy or be his best friend, but you know, he earned my respect. So, you know, he did. So, what does it say here? Rochi says 10 minutes in, you go to the chat for content. Yeah, that's it. This is not a show. We're just shooting the shit, buddy. So I'm sure you'll make a show out of what I didn't do. So enjoy. That's all I can say. You know. Please speak into the mic, Mr. C. It's not. Am I not speaking in the mic? Yeah, I'm just like I said. That's how much. That's how much I. But thank you, Miss. What is it pronounced? Latanya Vegas. I don't. I heard about her. She's got a stream. I don't know. I never. She's a new player in the Dabbleverse. Uh, I don't know who she is, but I guess she's been coming over the last couple times I've streaming. Nice to thank you for being here. Uh, uh, da, 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 da. You know, I just I gotta do something.
John OJ. Yes, I know. I need a haircut, but
Yeah, that's right. You know what?
I'm not cutting my hair right now. Okay, I need it for the winter.
This is where you look like Lionel Richie here. This hairdo right here. This is the hairdo. What's Rev saying? Rev, let's go see what Rev said. Rev
Yes,
says,
hey Rev, we should have beaten y'all. We should have beaten the Lions. Okay, we lost to
Rev's
y'all
steering
by
the pot. He
8
likes to steer the
points.
pot.
We
Likes to
had
steer the
y'all.
pot. Rev's a good guy though.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
a great guy. What else was I gonna say? That's about it, man. Oh yeah, I just have to do it because you know, like I said, I don't have no hate for anybody, but I do dislike a few people really bad, and they're just because they're just stupid motherfuckers. They are. They're just dumb motherfucker. Oh my god, he sends me stupid fucking comments. I delete it all the time. The motherfucker's gonna tell me his last comment that he made about that the credit score is not 850. Yes, it is, buddy. The highest credit score you get is 850. You dumb fuck, Mr. Brainiac over there who thinks he fucking knows everything. I have to do it. I have to fucking ban him. I have to. I can't stand that fucking fat fuck. I just can't. He's a miserable fucking piece of fucking homosexual faggot motherfucker is what he is. Okay? And he is a bitch. I bet you when he fucks his boyfriend, that motherfucker ties him up and slaps him around that fucking bedroom like a bitch. I promise you that. You know he takes it in the ass. That motherfucker. You know he does. That motherfucker's a homo all the way through and through. You can see it. Fucking, just some people are fucking raw, boy. Let's get rid of that motherfucker. He's out of here. Oh, we got another one. I think Rev just gave us another one. Let's make sure we didn't forget. You know, I do have super tips. I do have it. I don't pay for every bucks. You got to tip to. That's the best way to do it. I don't because the other way, the old way we should do it is complicated. So I don't pay because I don't stream regular. So I'm not paying for anything. So you got to pay the $49 a month to air it. So I have it. I just I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. When and on the phone I can't play it. So, but Melton, I sent him an email about a month ago. I said, "Do I still have?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm not taking nobody's super tips away. You know, if you stream, you stream. You know, he's cool. You know, I appreciate that. He did the right thing. He gave it anybody. He gave it to everybody. Helped a lot of people, and that weren't monetized. It's a good. It. I enjoy it. I gotta say, it's funny. Some people know how to write some good shit on there, and it's pretty cool. So, but I do have it. I just haven't. You know, everybody got a break. Try to fucking make some stupid ass comment about Karma. I really don't care what Karmic draws or how much money he makes. I don't care. I was there before him, and I made pretty good months too. Okay, so God bless anybody that can make $1 at this. Okay, so I mean, people are just. Do you think it bothers me? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You know what I enjoy? Being with my wife every day. That's what I enjoy. Talking to my kids every day. Seeing the grandkids when they call, Papa, what are you doing today? You know, that's what I enjoy. I don't give a shit about this rat ass speed streaming shit. Okay, you know, I don't ask for money. I don't solicit it. I don't care. I appreciate it when it comes in. Thank you. I says, Rev Fugly, thank you for $1.99. I'm going to Hook Spider and all right, that's cool. That'd be good.
Nah, don't think so.
Oh, Spider says he don't think so. I don't know, but
No,
maybe she's a nice lady, Spider.
yeah, but got time for ladies
I
right
know
now.
that's right. You're right.
They a pain. They a pain.
Oh, he already read that one. I think we read this one. I just want to make sure we didn't miss nothing. I think we read this one, didn't we? Yeah, we
that's
read
the
that one, and we read the Catalan Network. So we got them all. All right, well, I'm gonna take off. Everybody, I appreciate it. Enjoy it. I don't know when I'll be back on again, but you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll play this one. See you later.
All the sad clowns in this sad little world. There's one from the sticks who sticks out like the swollen and sore thumb he continually suckles on. A Minnesota moron with a wintry chip on his virginal shoulder. That Carmageddon has many regrets. An injured ginger who cries on the net. Homo hick, whose jokes are bricks. Is he a slow, oh, so really sick? Brains are not his strong suit. Being whipped by guilty is the hokiest yob on YouTube. A leather-bound punchy bag for way better men. Crippled brain, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits. Catalano's crippled clown clips.
Clownex!
Crippled sense of humor. Idiots with no wit. Catalano's crippled clown clips.
Everybody, thank you very much for all the kind things you say. Thank you.
Look at all the